Hey everybody, at some point in your Snowflake tables, you would probably calculate percentage based on all of the row values you have. Let's say you have 10 rows, you'll sum it up and then you would take that one row and you would divide by it and you would get your percentage. Okay, now let's see how that happens on a Google spreadsheet. Okay. So I have our category column here and I have our selling column here. So let's say I wanted to know the percentage of sales that came from bottle, bulb, car versus whole. This is what I would do. Okay. So first what I do is equal to sum the whole thing and hit enter, and it's 1 3. So I'd call this total sales. Okay, and I'd like to know how much sales, what percentage of sales bottle contributed to. Okay, so what I'll do is equal to sum these three, and it's 265, and then what I do is I'd go here equal to this divided by this, and it would give me 19.5 percentage. Okay, I do the same procedure for bulbs, for cars, for keyboard, mobile and toys in order to find the contribution of individual categories into the overall sales. Okay, and let's say if we had millions of rows like this, in Snowflake, we would obviously sum everything up and then write inner joins to join bottle, join bulb, cars, and then come up with our percentage stuff. However, Snowflake has something called ratio to report, okay, where you don't need to write all those complex joins. You just write this window function and you'll get the answer you want. Okay, so before we jump into Snowflake, I just want to mention that the data you see here, so I went to table convert and I plugged it here and I got the data here, and I've already formed that table here. So let's do select star from sales table, and that's how I got the query easily into the Snowflake system. So shout out for the team members here. Now guys, how do we get the percentage, the individual percentage we wanted here in Snowflake without writing complex joins and dividing and things like that? Okay, so first things first, we have to sum all the bottle selling prices, meaning category selling prices. So what I do is, let's take this and then go here, and then let's call this category, let's call this sum, and then selling price as selling price, and obviously we have to group by category, and then let's see what happens. So for bottle we get 265, for toys we get 223, and so on. Remember we got the same 265 here. So we are on the right track. Now what we need to do is there's no need to write complex joins. We just have to wrap it up as a CTE, or common table expression. Okay, so I'd put it here, and then what I do is select from base query. Okay, and I do that, and let's call in category, and then let's go here. So we have ratio to report, and the expression is we're looking for selling price, okay, over, and we don't need to partition by anything because we want percentage for everything, and order by does not matter in this case. So what we would do is ratio to report, open and close, take the selling price, copy it, paste it here, okay, over, call the function as percentage. Okay, now it's going to give us in decimals, so we have to, so bottle, it gives us 0.1995. So what we have to do is add in multiply it by 100. So we have 19.95 for bottle, and we got the same number. Now let's try it for keyboard. Okay, so keyboard equal to sum, we got 232, and then let's do equal to 232 divided by this. We convert it into percentage and we get 17.47 for keyboard. Let's see what we get there for keyboard. We got 17.46990. So obviously, we have to do a little bit of cosmetic changes. So let's round it. So let's round it and only show 2 decimal places. So I'm going to hit enter, and now we have 19.95, 17.47, and you know what, if you want to add percentage, it's easy. You'd use the pipe symbol, single quotes, and percentage, and then you have to hit the run button. Okay, and you have your answer right here. So before ratio to report, you have to have a separate CTE that adds all this, and then left join bottle, and then divide it, left join bulb, divide it. It was a complex process. With ratio to report, your percentage calculation has become very easy.